What's up, SFAM's boy Thursday Lynch back here with another motherfucking video. SFAM stand up, SFAM salute, stay focused and motivated. Get motivated up in this jank one time. I want to jump right into it, SFAM. Alright, I want to give a big shout out to Zuda, right? So Zuda hit me up with the hashtag SFAMReact and he put the link to the video in the comment. This is the U.S. Army's Thunder Run basic training for tank crews and CAV scouts. Now, another thing that the Army is incorporating for the tank crew and CAV scouts instead of the shark attack. It's an alternative. It's something different. It's the new standard, right? The thing that I love about this title of this video is talking about this is basic training for tank crews and CAV scouts. So they're really taking the essence of the tank crew and the CAV scouts of those specific MOSs, incorporating them, and they're making sure, hopefully we'll see it if they're going to show it in this video, that this Thunder Run is incorporated towards these MOSs. So let's get in there and let's see what's happening. I know the last video that we talked about why the Army ended the shark attack, that was for, it looked like that was for infantry, right? So they were showing them what it's like to be an infantry soldier. And when you're in an infantry, I think it's a squad, or I forget exactly, my bad, I forget what they're talking about. But yeah, so I'm really excited to get into this. If this is your first time to the page, comment, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification to stay updated, man. I love doing these reactions. I like to get in a little bit more vlogs and stuff like that if y'all will watch, but y'all don't watch many of the vlogs, so I don't know. Maybe y'all don't care about my personal life. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it, man. SFAM stand up, SFAM salute, stay focused and motivated, SFAM. Get motivated up in this jank one time. Let's go! Cavalry and armor, here we go. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear the tank? Y'all hear it? It's like, reminds me of jet noise, man.
I am Command Sergeant Major Thomas Yadis of the 194th Armor Brigade at Fort Benning, Georgia. The brigade's mission is to inspire, develop, and train the next generation of armor and cavalry soldiers. Today, I'd like to talk to you about the Armor School's transition from the shark attack to the Thunder Run. Before I explain what the Thunder Run is, I'd like to dispel the...
See, so this is a brigade thing. The Thunder Run, this isn't an Army thing, it's a brigade thing. It makes me think, man. So the Army's gotten rid of the Army has gotten rid of the shark attack. So now are they putting it on each brigade to come up with their own team building exercise for basic training? That's what I feel like it is. I don't know. Let's go.
Admit that this transition in any way, shape, or form degrades training standards, erodes discipline, or will contribute to the downfall of our Army.
Let's rewind that.
Quite the opposite for cavalry soldiers. Today, I'd like to talk to you about the Armor School's transition from the shark attack to the Thunder Run. Before I explain what the Thunder Run is, I'd like to dispel the myth that this transition in any way, shape, or form degrades training standards, erodes discipline, or will contribute to the downfall of our Army.
It doesn't lower the standards, degrade the mission, I think that's what he said, or contribute to the downfall of the Army. That's not the goal, and that's not what this is doing, right? Let's go.
Quite the opposite, actually. The Army is in a period of change. Our enemy has changed, and our country has changed. So too must our method of training change. I assure you that the training armor crewmen and cavalry scouts receive is every bit as rigorous and challenging as the training soldiers went through in previous years. In some aspects, more so. The delivery method has changed, not the content. We will continue to produce the most lethal and proficient soldiers who are ready to defend our great nation. The Thunder Run moves away from using intimidation and degradation as the means of motivation.
See, my thing is this. If they're in basic training, they have their rifles and the tanks and all that stuff already. With the tanks, that's got to be like an AIT portion of OSET or the AIT itself. And then you got them with their weapons. They haven't been to the range yet if they're doing this to introduce the basic training. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Let's see, man.
Drill sergeants will no longer single out individuals, but instead direct their efforts towards inspiring and motivating the team to accomplish specific tasks. These tasks will be the stressor and force trainees to use teamwork, physical fitness, and critical thinking to accomplish those tasks. just as they would in training or
Same
combat.
thing we do in basic.
The Thunder Run event introduces the value of the team over the individual and sets conditions for success for the next 22
See,
weeks
but this
of Armor
is
and
AIT,
Cavalry,
man.
one
This
station
gotta
unit
be
training.
AIT.
The video that follows will show you how we conduct the Thunder Run. I think you will see that stress can be successfully induced without need for degradation and intimidation. I present to you the Thunder Run.
When is this in basic or AIT? So okay.
A soldier's creed!
They should know the Soldier's Creed by day 0 because when in reception, that's what they're freaking reading. Now that don't sound like basic training though, man. They got the white flags, so that can't be red phase. Some of them have a red flag, some of them got the white flag. None of them have their patches. I don't see any patches, so. You're still young. They're just working together as a team. Drill sergeants are still being drill sergeants, man. They're just not all up in their face and all on them like that. Drill sergeant is actually coaching them and mentoring them throughout how to do it. So I mean I understand, I get it, man. That I don't know. To me, that just seemed like it was for it to be. It seemed like it ran too smooth. I think that's the ultimate end result. That's the goal too. I mean, it still looks professional. You know what I mean? That looks like more. It looked like it wasn't in the beginning, and I seen the different flags. The different colored phase bandage and stuff like that. They said it was red phase. I got it. I understand. I don't know, man. It's not knocking it at all. It looked very professional. I'm not going to say it looked like it was rehearsed because it doesn't really look like it was rehearsed. And I think the main thing they're trying to show in this is that the drill sergeants are not as wild and, and they say, that some of the drill sergeants, it gives you a moment to actually degrade somebody or something like that, or not treat someone with dignity and respect. It looks like everybody was treated with dignity and respect right there. So I got it, man. I feel like the really what's happening is we've been doing it for so long. We've been doing the shark attack for so long. I was brought up with the shark attack, so why don't I get to do the shark attack? The shark attack induces stress. It puts the trainees in a stressful situation. Basic training in general, the whole time, is kind of going to be kind of stressful, just depending on how the drill sergeants are. It's the drill sergeants who set that stressful tone or whatever the case may be. And every phase, red phase, white phase, blue phase, we give the trainees a little more we give them a little bit more, allowing them to make more decisions on their own. You understand what I'm saying? We put them in a student leadership position so that they can, in sense, take guidance from the drill sergeant and take charge of their squad or their platoon or whatever the case may be from there. That's all we were doing previous to, the new standard of taking away the shark attack. That's how it was. Basic is always going to be stressful the whole time, depending on how drill sergeants do. Now, if the drill sergeants, after freaking the first 72 hours, are just going to fall back and not be as assertive, then it just is what it is. So it's our job as drill sergeants to stay consistent, with how we're going to be throughout the whole cycle, point blank period. But anyway, I think I've done enough talking, man. I don't want to talk y'all head off. I did like this, but generally I feel like, and I'm speaking as a drill sergeant myself, I'm butthurt, man, that the shark attack gets taken away, because I like the shark attack. It's fun for me, but is it fun for the trainees? You understand what I'm saying? But it's not supposed to be fun for the trainees. But is it supposed to be fun for the drill sergeants? All right, man, it's your boy Thurs Lynch. Deuces, I'm out. Stay focused, stay motivated. Get motivated up in the jank one time. SFAM, stand up. Deuces, we out of here.